Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello guys, if you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Is everybody excited for this particular session, guys? Okay. No issues whatsoever. Great, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, welcome to this particular bootcamp that we are going to have from today onwards on backend web development with JavaScript, Node.js, and Express. And I hope that you guys will be able to have an amazing time over the next few days, learning, developing, and doing a lot of different things during the exact same session as well. Okay, so I hope that you guys will be having an amazing time right over here. The front end class will be starting at 9:15 after this particular class. So if anybody is asking any questions related to that, just do let them know that the front end class will be happening. The seventh day of the previous bootcamp will be happening at 9:15. So be sure that you guys are ready for that as well. Okay. Okay, guys, great. So in this particular class, guys, over the next 7 days, first of all, I would love you guys to introduce yourself. So do let me know from where you are and what you're currently doing. For example, if you are from India, Maharashtra, Mumbai, as well as you're currently studying, let's assume CSC itself. Do let me know, guys, what are you currently studying and where are you from? It will be great to understand like how many people are from whatever different places. I'm able to see people are from Agra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Nagpur. We have people from Daman and Diu. We have people from Lebanon. We have people from Pakistan, Tripurti. We have people from Jaipur, Chennai, Bihar, Punjab. We have a lot of people from Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, Pune. A lot of people from Ghana as well. So that is also extremely great to see. Tamil Nadu. We are having people from Orissa, Bangalore. A lot of people from Bangalore. Even I'm currently living in Bangalore itself. So that's great to see right over here. So many people from Bangalore joining us right over here, guys. It's excellent to see you guys right over here. We have people from Kolkata, Pune. Then we have a lot of people from Pakistan as well, North Bengal, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. That's really great, Ethiopia. That's really great to see some of the people from outside India that have joined us right over here as well. That's really great to see you guys, and I'm very happy that you guys have taken on some amount of time from your daily life to invest into this particular boot camp so that you are able to learn something new and grow from this as well. So the aim of this particular boot camp right now is, guys, to learn a lot more about back-end web development. So I will introduce myself to you guys first of all. So my name is Shaurya, and I will be taking up this career, this 7 days boot camp for you guys. Okay. So I started out my journey as a data analyst intern in Reliance Industries. I worked as a data analyst and I worked as a data scientist in Geo as well. After that, for my very first job, I joined Google. So I'm an ex-Googleite as well. I used to work there in Explore ML lead. That is, I was a machine learning lead at Google. After that, I joined for different startups into front-end development, back-end development, DevOps, cloud computing, and many more as well. After doing all that, I started this particular company that is called as DevTown, which offers free interactive live boot camps such as this career guidance session, the various different events, and many other things as well on a daily basis. So, welcome you guys to this session. I hope that was a quick introduction about me as well that you guys were able to understand. So that is really amazing right over here. The next really thing that is there is, what are we going to study in the next 7 days? What is this boot camp? What are we going to study? What will be the topics that we should know about it or not? So in this particular boot camp, guys, you guys don't need to know anything. You don't need to know any kind of programming. You don't need to know what is JavaScript or what is backend. Everything I will be teaching guys inside of this particular boot camp itself. So you don't have to worry about anything, guys. Every single thing that you guys need to know for understanding backend development, whether it be the JavaScript or backend technologies or what is backend as well, I will be teaching guys everything in this particular boot camp as well, guys. So you don't have to worry about anything. The only prerequisite that is there is you should be able to understand my English. To come to this particular bootcamp, you should only be able to understand my English. Everything else, we will be handling it from our end. For those who are a little bit late, let me just let them know that the 7th day of the React JS and Frontend Development Bootcamp, that is the project, will be happening at 9:15, guys. Will be happening at 9:15 today. So please wait at that point of time, guys. I have already said the front end web development class, the 7th day of the class will be happening at 9:15 today. So if anybody is there who's asking the same question, let's let them help, just help them out, guys, so that we are able to focus upon our class. Okay, guys. Now, there are two biggest benefits of joining this session, guys. First of all, in the first 6 days of our classes, we will be trying to understand what is JavaScript, what is Node.js, and what is Express, what is backend web development. The first 6 days will be spent only upon these things itself. The next, that is the 7th day of the bootcamp, we will be having a project that we will be doing, and that project you guys will be able to put it on your resume as well. That's the first and the biggest advantage of this bootcamp, that everything is going to be hands-on. You don't have any kind of prerequisites that is there. Everything will be taught to you guys via us, so you don't have to worry about anything, guys. The second particular biggest advantage that is there is that after you are getting the project, you're putting that project on your resume, we are also going to provide you guys with two certificates. Two certificates, guys. One is the DevTown certificate and the other one is the Microsoft certificate. There will be two certificates that will be provided to you guys. And not just that, you will also be given a chance to get a Google certificate as well as an Amazon certificate as well. There will be 4 certificates that will be associated with this particular bootcamp, guys. There'll be 4 certificates that will be associated with this particular bootcamp. Just attending the bootcamp, coming to the classes every single day, learning right over here will get you 2 certificates, guys. That is a Microsoft certificate and the DevTown certificate. There will be some other additional assignments and tasks that will be there associated with the bootcamp that will help you get a Google certificate as well as an Amazon certificate. That will be the 4 certificates that will be there associated with this particular bootcamp. Let me show you guys the certificates as well. So usually the students who get our certificates posted up on LinkedIn. So even I don't take up certificates like, okay, this is a certificate itself. So I will just search on LinkedIn if some student has posted all the certificates or not. I'm just going to show you guys all the certificates. So he has posted the Google certificate. Let me see somebody who has posted all the certificates. That will be much more easier for you guys to understand as well. So he has posted the DevTown certificate and the Google certificate. Let me see somebody who has posted all the 4 certificates. That will be much more easier for you guys to understand and see as well. Let us hope that we are able to get somebody who has posted all these certificates, because I think so the loading time is taking a lot of time from here. Let us see. Okay. I think so this guy must have posted all the certificates. Okay, this guy has posted all the 3 certificates that are there. That is the DevTown certificate. So this is the DevTown certificate that you guys will be getting. The next particular certificate, that is the Microsoft certificate. These are the 2 certificates that you will be getting just on the basis of your attendance. So you're coming to the classes every single day. You are live in the classes. You are filling up your attendance on a daily basis. You will be given these 2 certificates. That is the Microsoft certificate and the DevTown certificate. Along with that, guys, there will be some associated assignments that I will be giving you guys at a later point of time on the 7th day of the bootcamp. If you guys are completing those assignments, you will be given a Google certificate as well. Along with the bootcamp, there will be one extra class that will be there after the bootcamp is completed. If you are attending that class as well, you will be given an Amazon certificate. Like I said, there will be 4 certificates associated with this particular session. And the best part is there is no cost. There is no cost associated with either the certificates or the classes or the projects. It's entirely for free. And that is the reason why we asked you guys to help us to reach out to more people, to make sure that we are able to keep on giving you guys such amazing boot camps free of cost, along with projects, along with certificates as well. So I hope that you guys are able to have an amazing time right over here. The next thing that is there is the how to give the like attendance, where to mark the attendance, how will the attendance be taken up. All these questions I'll be answering at the end of today's class, not right now. I'll not be answering these questions right now. I'll be answering these questions at the end of today's class, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So every single question that you guys are having, how to give your attendance, how to do this, how to do that, I will be answering at the end of the session. Today we will be starting off with our class, guys. In today's class, our aim is that, see, you need to understand one thing. Not everybody knows about JavaScript. Not everybody knows what is web development. Not everybody knows what is backend itself. So today's class will be spent understanding the concept about what is this theoretical concept of web development, where is this backend development, and what is its usage. That will be the main aim of today's class. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting with hands-on practice with learning the programming language, that is JavaScript. Today is a theoretical class, guys. From tomorrow, it will be a hands-on practice class itself. Okay, so let's get started without any fail, guys. So let's get started. So can you guys let me know how many of you guys do not know what is web development? Just taking up a consensus right away. It's fine, guys, if you don't know web development as well. Like I said, we'll be starting with the utmost basics. Okay, so how many of you guys have no idea what is web development, guys? Please let me know. How many of you guys have no idea what is web development, guys? Please let me know. So a lot of you guys have some lack of knowledge related to web development. So let's start with the utmost basics. Okay, like I've already said, guys, my job right over here is to make sure everybody is able to learn and understand the things properly. So just give me a second, guys. Let me just open this up for you guys. Okay, I'll pop up the chat so that I'm able to see your chats as well as I'm able to teach at the same particular point of time. Great. So let's get started right over here. Let me just attach my tablet and my pen right over here, guys. Okay. So you guys are using websites on a daily basis, right? You guys are using the Netflix website to watch movies. You're using Google to search about things. You're using YouTube to like see videos just like you are doing right now. All these are various different websites. Now, it isn't such that one day the entire humanity, like the entire humans of the entire world, woke up from their sleep and God was like, take it, here is Netflix, enjoy the rest of your life. It wasn't like that. Some of the humans came together to write the code, to build the entire platform that right now you guys are able to use. So this process of developing websites is called as web development, and the people who develop these websites are called as web developers itself. Okay, now the point is that any website that exists at any particular point of time has 5 pillars to it. 5 pillars of web development. Every single website that you guys are able to see around yourself has these 5 pillars of web development that are associated with it. Without any one of these pillars as well, a website can never be made. It will never be functional at any particular point of time. Okay, so right over here, guys, let's get started with it. It's very, very, very simple. The first particular thing is your front end web development. Okay, your front end of a website. Okay, my handwriting is not that great, but I hope so that you are able to understand that is front end. Okay. Okay, so right over here, guys, when you talk about the front end of a website, let's think about a restaurant itself. Yeah, guys, you guys have been going to any restaurants at any particular point of time, right? So when you go to a restaurant, the place where you sit, where you eat your food, where you are able to interact with the restaurant, the place where you are having the tables, you are having the chairs, you're having the decoration that is there, right? You're having the decoration that is there, the kind of lights that is there, fans that is there. So the place where the user, as a user, the person who's going to eat at the restaurant itself, if I'm going right over there and trying to eat it, the place which I'm able to see, I'm able to interact with, is called as the front end of the restaurant. Similar to that, when you go to a particular website as well, let us go to a particular website, let us go to LinkedIn. Okay, so every one of you, if you want to get into like tech, you have to have your own LinkedIn account. Even I have my own LinkedIn account. You guys need to have one of your own as well. So as you're able to see, this place where I'm able to see my statistics, I'm able to see the post itself, I'm trying to understand things as well. This is called as the front end of a restaurant, guys. Okay, it's called as the front end of a website. Whereas the user, the person who is using LinkedIn, I'm able to go there, I'm able to see the website, I'm able to interact with it and all these kind of stuff itself. That is called as the front end of the website, guys. Now, but let's come to the next particular topic, that is back end of a website, guys. The second particular example is the back end. The second pillar of websites are back end, guys. Now, think about it, guys. Think about it right over there, guys. When you sit Again, guys, just a quick revision. The seventh day of the bootcamp, that is front end web development bootcamp, that was there, will be starting at 9:15. So those guys who are having the exact same question almost 6 times up till this point of time, the class will happen at 9:15 today. So please wait for it. Okay. So now let's assume you are going to a particular restaurant to eat pizza. You want to eat pizza. Now, why are you going to that restaurant? Because you don't know how to cook, right? You are not able to match the kind of sauce that they are putting. You are not able to match the kind of pizza that they are able to make. So you go to a pizzeria, right, to eat your food. Now think about it. If they bring all the food, let's assume they want to make your sauce itself for the pizza. They bring all the tomato, all the spices, everything in front of you on your table. Cut it out, mix it up, prepare the entire sauce in front of you, prepare the entire pizza in front of you itself. Now you will be able to see that and analyze, okay, how would you be able to create a pizza? Now the business logic, how does a restaurant work? The restaurant works in a very simple manner, that people are there to eat the food itself, the pizza itself, because they don't know how to cook it. Now, if you're preparing the food in front of the user, then he knows how to cook the pizza as well. Now, he will never come back to your restaurant. He can create the exact same pizza for a very less amount of money back home itself. Am I right or wrong, guys? Your entire business logic, your entire business, the logic upon which your business was running, that is now flawed. Anybody can copy it, anybody can use it at their home as well. So, to prevent that, what do these restaurants do? They have something called as a kitchen. Okay, they have something called as a kitchen itself. Inside of the kitchen, they do all these things. You as a user are not allowed to go inside of the kitchen. You as a user are not allowed to go inside of the kitchen itself, guys. Only some of the people who are working in that particular restaurant itself are allowed to go into the kitchen. Inside of the kitchen, your entire food is being created. For example, right over here, this is the kitchen that is there. Let's assume this is the stuff. This is the stove right over here. This is the kettle upon which some food is being prepared right over here. And these are the things right over here itself. Then you are having a container unit itself, guys. There's a container unit right over here. Inside of this storage, whatever fruits, vegetables, spices, everything that you need to prepare your food, everything that you need to prepare your food is stored inside of this storage unit, inside of this refrigerator or the storage unit itself, right? In a similar manner, when it comes to websites as well, for example, LinkedIn, where is this post coming in from? Where is this particular thing coming in from, that, okay, I have got 7 particular requests? Where is this notifications coming in from? The basic idea, if I'm opening up my messages, I want to write something right over here. How is that happening as well? We don't know, right? So all that happens in the back end. Let's assume Netflix.com, guys. Let's assume Netflix.com. Many of you guys will be using Netflix as well. Why do you use Netflix? Because of the kind of recommendations that it gives you, right? For example, what are you currently watching? Watch it again. Trending right now because you have watched this. These are the other movies that you should also watch. That is giving you the recommendation that is there. Now, that recommendation itself works in the backend, guys. This entire logic, this business logic of recommendation happens inside of the backend, wherein they see what you are watching, what other people are watching, and on the basis of that, they are recommending you something. If they bring it out and everybody has access to that recommendation engine, anybody can create their own Netflix. Then there will be 50 different Netflixes that will be available everywhere. What makes unique about Netflix is that its backend is secure. Only some of the people who are working in Netflix will be able to access the backend. As a user, as a particular person who has just bought a subscription to Netflix, even I don't have the access to the backend. I can only see the result, that, okay, these are the things that has been said to me, that this is something I can watch right now. That is the major point of having a backend. Are you guys able to understand what is the backend, guys? Please, just an intuition behind it. Are you guys able to understand just an intuition behind it, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand just an intuition behind it, guys? Please let me know. Now, this backend, the business logic is then coded, right? Your backend is nothing else but just code, guys. The backend is nothing else but just code. Now, code cannot just remain in air, right? Code cannot be like, okay, this is your code in the air itself. Okay, it is roaming around you here and there. It cannot happen like that. For a code to work, for a code to function, it requires a system. It requires a computer itself. That is a necessity. You cannot have code running inside of air. It cannot run. It requires a CPU, it requires a GPU, it requires RAM, it requires storage space itself, and that is what is provided to you guys via a server. Now many of you guys will be thinking that, sir, I'm registering this server for the very first time. I've never heard about this term called the server itself. But I can guarantee you this, that even if you have never heard about this term server, that you have seen a server in your life. You guys will be like, sir, how is that possible? If we have never even heard about servers, how have we seen a server? How are you guaranteeing that we have seen a server? So many times when you're watching some English movies, let me show you guys this. Okay, not DevTown. Okay, I will search for Google Images itself. I'll search for servers right over here. So whenever you go further with any kind of movies, English movies, or even if you have seen some Marvel movies as well, you must have seen these type of rooms where the protagonist goes, connects his laptop to one of the devices, and he's like, I'm going to hack this, or I'm going to just burn everything out, or I'm going to delete everything from right over here. These boxes right over here, guys, these boxes that you are able to see right over here, each of these boxes is called as a server. Each of these boxes are called as a server, and I can guarantee you this, that in one or the other movie, you must have seen these servers as well. Just to remind you, if you guys are Marvel fans, then you must have seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. In that as well, they were dealing with some kind of servers right over there as well. Now, what are these servers? Okay, we have seen these servers, that we are able to understand, but what are these servers? These servers are nothing else but specialized computers made to do only one particular task, that is to run the backend code on it. These are specialized computers that are meant to do only one particular task, that is run backend code on it. For example, if you want to just understand server, think about a laptop. Think about, do not do this. Okay, parental advice, whatever advice you want to put it up right over here. Okay, I'm not suggesting you to do this. I'm just telling you to imagine this. Okay, so just think about taking up your laptop and remove the screen of the laptop. Okay, just remove the screen of the laptop itself. Whatever is left right over there, guys, whatever is left right over there, that is called as your server. That means it has a CPU, it has a GPU, it has a RAM, it has storage space, it has everything right over there. Everything that a normal computer does without a screen. It is just like a normal computer, guys, without a screen, guys. That is what a server is. Now, like I said, it is a specialized computer. It is not as if the kind of laptops that you are using, that is for a consumer approach basis. It's something that you are using for coding, you are using for doing stuff. These servers are just meant for one particular thing, that is hosting backend code on it. So due to that reason, these servers are very specialized. They are made in a very proper manner, and due to that reason, it is very, very, very costly as well, guys. It is not cheap. It is very costly. A good server, a good quality server will cost you approximately $1 lakh. $1 lakh or almost 70 to 80 lakh rupees, Indian rupees. $1 lakh to 70 to 80 lakh Indian rupees. That is the cost of a very good quality, high profile, like server itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. It's a very, very, very costly machine, guys. Now, if I want to create my own website, I need to host my backend on some particular device, right? I cannot afford like 70 to 80 lakh rupees of a server just to host a shitty ass website that I've created right over here. I don't have that kind of money, right? So what will I do? What will I do right over there? So what I will do is, instead of buying, so let me tell you guys something. Let's assume from today we are all entrepreneurs. We are all entrepreneurs. We are all going to start a startup, right? We are all going to start a startup right over here, guys. And that startup is going to be like we are going to open up Chinese restaurants. Okay, we are going to open up Chinese restaurants throughout the entire country. Whatever country that you're living in, we are going to open up Chinese restaurants right over there, guys. Now, the problem with that is we have two options right over here. I want to open up my place at 200 locations. Assume I want to open up my place at 200 locations itself. There are two options right over there. One is to buy 200 locations and then open up my outlets right over there. Or should I rent 200 locations and then open up my restaurants right over there. What do you think is the better option? Should I buy 200 locations or should I rent 200 locations, guys? Please let me know. Should I buy 200 locations or should I rent 200 locations, guys? Please let me know. It is always better to rent it out. Why? For example, you bought a particular property. Buying a property is very, very costly. So this is going to cost you a lot as well. This is cheap. Okay, this is cheap right over here. Now, when you're buying a particular property, let's assume that property does not work. Okay, no customers are coming to that particular property. You're not making any sales itself. Now, you cannot shift from that particular property because you have already purchased it. You don't have any other option. It's not as if you can leave that property and go to the next particular property itself. You can't do that. Due to that particular reason, it's always better to rent it out. So even if that does not work, that property is not working for me, sales are not coming in, I can immediately shift to another property. Okay. The same particular thing, guys, the same particular thing happens inside of servers. So companies like Amazon, okay, companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft have trillions of dollars. Okay, trillions of dollars, not even billions, trillions of dollars they are having. These guys are having immense amount of wealth itself. And using that amount of money, they purchase millions, hundreds of millions of servers. Hundreds of millions of servers these guys purchase. And then what they do is they tell you that, okay, so for Amazon, the platform that they have created is AWS, as Amazon Web Services. For Google, the platform that they have created is GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform. For Microsoft, the platform that they have created is Azure. Okay, and what they do is they tell you that, okay, we have hundreds of billions of servers. We are the ones who are going to take care of it, who are going to manage it. If it breaks down, we will get it fixed. We will maintain these servers as well. If you want to use this server, you can pay us a small rent. You can pay us according to the minutes that you're using, according to the days that you're using, according to the years that you're using as well. That is up to you. That is up to you. You guys can pay us according to how much server that you want to use, how big, how small, how powerful, how cheap servers you want, and you will pay us according to how much you are using it. You don't have to pay us 70 lakh rupees. You can pay us, okay, 70 rupees, 80 rupees per minute use as well. That is up to you guys to figure it out. This concept of renting servers out instead of buying it is called as cloud computing. Because these servers are with Amazon, these servers are with Google. We don't have that physically. We don't have it physically, guys. These are with Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. And we are renting it out from a far away location and utilizing it right over there. And that is the reason why this concept, this is the third pillar of web development that is called as cloud computing, guys. Cloud computing. Now, according to the market share that is there, is 80% of the entire internet lives on AWS. 80% of the entire internet lives on AWS. Almost, I think so, 8% lives on Azure, and GCP is still very new, so it is approximately 6%. And the rest are the other players itself. The most important cloud computing platform right now in the entire world is AWS, guys. AWS. If you guys want to learn cloud computing as well, AWS is the go-to field for you. The next particular topic that is there, that is the fourth pillar of web development, is something that you guys might have heard about. That is DevOps, guys. DevOps, okay? So this DevOps concept is something that has come up very recently. I think so it was introduced in 2013 or 2012 itself. And it has taken up by a boom because every single company wants to adopt it. As the name suggests, DevOps, it is made up of two words itself, that is development and operations, guys. Okay, development and operations. Okay, these are the two words that makes up DevOps itself. So basically, have you guys faced such type of problems when a software is working absolutely fine on your computer? Okay, think about it, guys. when the software is working absolutely fine on your computer itself, but when you give that software to your friend or to a colleague of yours, it is not working on their computer. They're calling you and abusing you that what is that you have created? It is not working on my computer. Have you given me a file that is corrupted? What is happening right over here? Have you guys faced these kind of problems that something is working fine on your phone or your computer, but on your friend's phone or your friend's computer, it is not working fine. It is not working at all. Have you guys faced such type of problems, guys? Please let me know. Have you guys faced such type of problems, guys? Please let me know. So now think about it. Inside of a software company itself, inside of a company like Google, where there are 40,000 developers. There are 40,000 developers inside of Google, guys. And they are working on various different technologies. Someone is using a Windows laptop, someone is using a Linux laptop, someone is using a Mac OS laptop, and they have to share these softwares that they are developing with each other. They were also facing the exact same problem, that something is working on my computer but is not working upon their computer itself. And these type of problem statements, these operations related things that are related to development, is solved via our DevOps. The DevOps is one particular topic under DevOps called as Docker or containerization itself, that basically solves this problem, that no matter if you are working on a Windows laptop, a MacBook, or a Linux laptop, whatever you are working upon, whatever is working on your computer will work the same way on every single computer inside of the entire company. No matter if you're shifting that code from a MacBook to a Windows laptop as well, it will work absolutely fine. That is what is done via DevOps. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. It's easy, right? It is not hard. Please let me know, guys. It is easy, right? It is not that hard for you guys to understand. I hope that it is very easy and you guys are feeling that you are able to understand everything as well. Great, guys. Amazing. I knew you guys were amazing students right over here and you guys are able to understand everything in one go. Just pay attention to everything I'm saying and I'm guaranteeing you one thing, that you will be able to understand everything, guys. Great. The next video topic that is there is, before moving on to the fifth pillar of web development, we will try to understand how does the web actually work. Okay. Because we are here to learn web development, right? We are able to understand that, okay, these are the 5 pillars of web development. But what about how does the web actually work? What happens when I'm searching www.google.com? What is happening right over there? So let us think about it itself, guys. So for example, this is your user. This is you right over here opening up your browser and searching for www.google.com. Okay, you're searching for google.com right over here, guys. What happens after this? So basically, this files that basically, so when you search for google.com, you get a web page open right over here, right? When you go to any website and you search for google.com, let's assume google.com right over here, this web page pops up. Now this web page has been made in the front end. This is the front end that is there. This is nothing else but code. Your browser that is there, for example, the Google Chrome browser that you're using, maybe you are using the Microsoft Edge browser, you are using a Brave browser, you are using a Safari, Firefox. All these are browsers itself. Whatever files that are there, this is just code. At the end of the day, if I do a right click and go on view page source, this is what the code is. This is what you're actually, the page is. This page that you're able to see, this is the code associated with that. So this code, actually looking at this code, are you able to understand that, okay, that Google website is coming up on our screen? No, right? We're not able to understand anything reading this code itself. This code is then read by your web browser itself. This code is then read by your Safari, your Firefox, your Google Chrome, and this is what is shown to you guys. Okay, this is what is shown to you guys. So where is this code actually coming from? Where is this code actually coming from? So there is a server right over here, guys. There is a server right over here, somewhere maybe inside of US or maybe somewhere very far away. And this server is of Google. This server is of Google, guys. And this server contains that source code for you. This server contains this source code for you guys. Now what is happening is, when you're searching for www.google.com, a request is getting made to your ISP or an internet service provider, guys. Whatever company that you're taking up your internet from, okay, maybe you are taking up your internet from Jio, okay, maybe you are taking up your internet from Airtel, maybe from VI, whatever company that you're taking your internet from, that is called as your ISP or an internet service provider. So a request is made for www.google.com that I need the address associated with this website. Now, what do we mean by this address? So think about it. Just like in your normal world, if you want to send a particular letter to somebody, or you want to send a particular package to somebody, you have to write the address of that person, and that address will be unique in the entire world, right? That address for that particular person will be unique in the entire world. Only then he will be able to receive that package itself. So on the internet as well, guys, on the internet as well, every single computer, every single device, whether it be your mobile phone, your tablet, your iPad, your laptop, your server, has a unique IP address associated with it. Has a unique IP address associated with it, guys. Okay, so we need to figure out the address of this particular server that contains our source code. We need to find the address for this particular server, guys. So what will happen is we'll send our request to www.google.com to our internet service provider that, dude, what is the address of Google? I want to get a file from Google. What is the address for that? So the ISP will have something called as a DNS, guys. Do you guys know what is the full form of DNS? Please let me know. Anybody right over here who knows the full form of DNS, guys, please let me know. DNS full form, guys. Anybody who has the idea of DNS? Domain name system, not server, guys. Domain name system. Please do not make this error, guys. The full form of this is domain name system. Okay, so this domain name system is like a dictionary. Okay, it is like an address phone book itself. Early on in the early days, you guys had a phone book in which for every address, the phone number associated with that address was also there. So DNS is also something like that. It will have the domain name that is there, that is google.com, and the associated IP address associated with that. Whatever the IP address is there for that particular domain will be present right over here. So this DNS basically gives you the address associated with every single website in the entire world. Every single website in the entire world, guys. Then once it is able to get the address, IP address for google.com, it will send this particular address back to your computer. It will send this particular address back to your computer. Now your computer will get that IP address right over here. Your computer will get that IP address right over here, guys. Domain is basically google.com. Here google.com is your domain. Okay, here google.com is your domain, guys. That's a technical term for the name of the URL, that is domain. What is the domain name of that website? So google.com. So this address, this IP address is then sent by your internet service provider back to your computer. Now, this is the IP address associated with this particular server, guys. This is the IP address or related to this particular server, guys. Now, your computer, through a wire, please listen to this very carefully. It is very interesting right over here, guys. Your computer, through a physical wire, is able to connect your computer to the Google server that has that particular address. Listen to me very carefully once again, guys. Your computer is able to connect your computer to the server that you have had the address of using a physical wire. Now your question should be after this that, sir, but that like server will be in US. I am living in India. How is like my computer able to attach my computer to the server physically through a wire itself? Like over like in US and India, that is how long it is. And also like immediately it is able to send me things as well. How fast is this wire system? Now here's a very quick introduction to you guys about optical fibers. Now throughout the entire world, your Wi-Fi that you guys are using, your wireless networks that you guys are using are just between you and your router. That's it. You and like the tower itself. That's it. Beyond that router, beyond that tower, everything is physically connected. Everything is physically connected itself through optical fibers. Through optical fibers. And the fibers that connect to continents itself, the fibers that connect to continents itself are underwater optical fibers, guys. Internet cables, we call it as. Internet cables in ocean, under ocean. These are the images for internet cables under the ocean, guys. This is how the pipes look like under the ocean. These are the internet cables, guys, and this is a quick map that is able to showcase to you how many cables are there and what are they like finding out, like where are they connected from, how long are they, and all these kind of questions you will be able to answer from right over here looking at this map. All these cables are underwater internet cables that connect almost every single part of the world. And the best part, let me tell you guys, is proud Indian, that 70% of this underwater cables are owned and operated and maintained by just one company in India, that is Tata. So that is a very, very little known fact about Tata, and very big Indian company itself, that they actually own, operate and manage more than 70% of the entire internet. If we decide to switch off the internet of the entire world, we can do it in a matter of seconds itself. That is how much Tata owns of the entire internet. And we should be, as Indians, many of you guys are Indians, and you guys should be very proud of yourself that this is a very big fleet. Because right now, the entire wars and everything that's happening is going to be on data, and we have the control over data itself. So this is a very big feat, guys, and be very proud of this little fact. So I wanted you guys to know about this as well. So this is how your computer gets physically connected to a server in USA. Now, if you guys have understood up to this point of time that we have physically gotten connected to a particular server in US, what happens as of that particular point of time? What happens after that right now, guys? Okay, so that is also a very important question, right? That okay, we have connected ourselves with the server. What happens after that? So let us remove everything right over here, guys, and let us take this up as a next question. So let's assume that right now we have been, okay, what the fuck? We have been connected with the server, guys. Let's just assume that. Okay, let's remove this fire as well. We have no use of this fire. So our computer is now connected with the server, guys. And guys, why I'm explaining this? This is an important interview question. You guys, if you are going for a backend development interview, this question will be asked to you guys. It's a very, very, very common question especially backend development interviews, that how does the internet work? And you will have to explain this to them. Okay, so right over here, guys, this server, it's a normal computer. It's a normal computer that has this code inside of it, that code that you want to showcase on your browser. So I will send a request. Once the connection has been made, I will send a request, that request, that I want to see this website, that is www.google.com. Okay, any files or anything that is associated with that, any files, any code that is associated with that itself, please do provide it to me. Okay, that's just a request we are making to the server, that dude, I want to see www.google.com, any files or any like thing that you are having, any code that you are having, could you please send me so that I'm able to showcase it to the user that is searching for google.com. Okay, that request is going to be first made. Now that request is going to come up to the server. The code inside of the server, guys, the code inside of the server will then check whether that request is genuine or not. Everything is fine with the request. Okay, you want these particular files. Okay, you are authorized for these files as well. So now we will send these files to you. So it will make a post right over here, guys. It will send these files. It will respond back. Okay, right over here, you are asking that get me. We'll make a get request right over here, that get me the files associated with www.google.com. Get me the files that are associated with google.com. Your web browser is making this request to Google, guys, that get me the files associated with google.com. And then once Google is able to see that everything is fine, then they provide you, they respond back. Okay, they respond back with the files that you want to see. They respond back with the file that you want to see. And these files, these codes are what is being shown to you guys on your screen, that this is google.com. This is how the internet works in a very short manner. This is how the internet works in a very short manner, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? See, this is just an intuition. We are going to see this in the upcoming lectures from just coding itself. We are going to see this practically via code in the upcoming lecture. So you don't have to worry about it, guys. This is just an introduction, just an intuition into the topic, that what are the pillars of web development, what are the important web development concepts that you need to know right now. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand? Please do let me know. Great, guys. Awesome. The next particular thing that we need to focus upon right over here is the fifth pillar of web development, guys. Right now, what we have seen is how to create the front end of a website, how to create the back end of the website, how to deploy your website using cloud computing platforms. We have learned about how to manage our operations and development using DevOps concept as well. But all this, as an opsi, look at my shirt. Okay, just look at my shirt itself, guys. Do you think I have a good designing skill? Okay, do you think I have a good designing skill itself? I'm not good with colors. I'm not good with things that like it is looking good or not. If somebody comes to me and asks, am I looking good or not, my only reaction would be like, I don't have any idea about it. So usually good programmers, good people who are able to create websites are not that strong with making a website look beautiful, because we don't have that quality. We are logical in thinking, we are not that creative in thinking itself. But that particular, and guys, in today's world, your website should look amazing. If your website sucks, if your website looks shit, nobody is going to use it. No matter how great features you are able to offer to your users, if your website does not look good, nobody is going to use it. That is where the fifth pillar of web development comes into place. One of the least paid and one of the most important pillars of web development, that is UI UX. Okay, this is one of the least paid and the most most important part of a website. That is to design a website. Okay, that is to design. This is to just design a website itself, guys. That's it. It's just to design a website, guys. Now, designing a website is just like creating a screenshot of a website. It is not creation of a website, guys. For that, you need to code. Okay, for that, you need to code. This is like taking up a photo of a website. That's it. And okay, this is how the website should look like. This is a photo of the website itself. That is what it is. One of the best places, for example, like I said, I am completely, and I agree with this. I know what are my shortcomings. I'm very bad at designing. So I'm going to tell you one of the resources that I use to design my websites, because I am not good at designing. So I use this particular website to make sure that my website also looks a little bit better. That it is dribble.com. Okay, triple B, guys, triple B. DRIBBBLE, guys. This is where web designers, UI UX experts from the entire world, not just in India, from the entire world, post their designs to take up some inspirations from right over there. Let us see, let us take up this particular example, guys. This is a electronic health record monitoring system. This is like you are able to see, this is not a website, guys. This is how a website should look like. This is not a website. This is just a photo of a website itself, guys. And you can take up inspirations from this, take up design inspirations from this to create your own website as a developer. So that is the basic task right over here. If you are not good at designing websites, you guys can definitely take a reroute through this particular website, guys. It provides amazing resources as well as idea on how you should be designing your websites. So even I take up most of the designs that I do, I copy it from right over here itself. I never do it on my own because I know I'm not good at it, and I accept that wholeheartedly itself. So that is the main point. Are you guys able to understand the last pillar of web development, guys? Can you guys name the 5 pillars of web development for me, guys? Please let me know. Can you guys name the 5 pillars of web development, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Just as a quick revision, guys, just as a quick revision, difference between UI and UX. UI is basically designing the website in particular. UX is basically making sure that where should the button be at, what going around to places, are you able to see this particular button or not. All this type of psychological thing is what is handled by UX. All the hands-on implementation is handled by UI, but they both go in together itself. So front-end development, back-end development, DevOps, cloud, and your UI UX designing. That's really great, guys. Amazing. Just a quick revision right over there. Once again, guys, I know for some of you guys, you might already know these topics. For some of you guys, you might have studied a lot more than this as well. So, but please try to be a little bit patient, because for every single one of our boot camps, we never consider any of our students know anything related to the topic itself. For example, this is a backend development bootcamp. I will never expect my students who are enrolling into that bootcamp to know anything about backend development. For me, every single student is of the same level. We need to take in the weakest along with us to the most advanced level. Only then we will be able to grow as a community, otherwise not. Even if you know these topics, even if you have a deep understanding about these topics as well, please make sure that you are able to help the other students out who are not able to understand that. Okay, so in that way, you guys will also be able to revise some of your topics. You might learn something new as well, and along the way, we are going to learn a lot more in the upcoming future. For example, tomorrow will be a 90 minutes class just on JavaScript. So we'll be starting to learn JavaScript in tomorrow's class. It will be a 90 minutes class where I will try my best to complete as much JavaScript as possible, so that we are able to start off with backend in the near future. So there's a lot that we have to cover. We have to cover JavaScript. We have to cover Node.js, Express. We have to cover backend web development. We have to cover a project in backend web development as well. So there is a lot of different things that is going to be there. The difference between UI, UX and front-end, guys, is that front-end is basically writing the code. UI UX is just like a picture. Somebody is showing you a picture that this is how the website should look like. That is what UI UX is. To use that picture, then to write the code to actually create that website. That is what is called as your front end web development. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, great, guys. Just a quick thing itself. Were you guys able to understand everything in today's class? Please let me know, guys. Just a quick like feedback. Was the pace okay with you guys? Were you able to understand most of the things that was there? Guys, please, after the class, try to make sure that you are able to spend some time into revising the concepts once again. Because without revision, you guys will not be able to proceed further properly. So even though if you are able to understand or not as well, try to revise everything once again. Give just 5 to 10 minutes to revise everything once again, guys. That will be very, very, very helpful for you. Now, we are having somewhere around 10 to 20 minutes left for the class, guys. Before we are able to close the class and I'm able to tell you guys about the attendance, I would like you guys to know that there is another bootcamp that we are going to start in the upcoming days, guys. That is going to be Python and Artificial Intelligence Bootcamp. The exact same way that you guys are having this particular boot camp in which you are learning JavaScript, you will be learning backend web development, you will be doing a project in backend web development. We are going to have a very much in demand boot camp right now, that is Python and Artificial Intelligence, that is going to start from the 3rd of July. Now, many of you guys haven't registered for this particular boot camp, guys, the current boot camp that you are. Do not worry, this is your first bootcamp. You don't have to worry about that. But from the future bootcamp itself, guys, registration will be compulsory to attend it. In this particular bootcamp, we will be teaching you guys Python. We'll be teaching you guys artificial intelligence. We will be teaching you guys a project, that is, we will be creating an AI. We will be creating an AI that is able to play cross and zero or tic-tac-toe with you and defeat you every single time. That is what we are going to do in this particular bootcamp. We are going to start from the utmost basics. You don't have to worry about it. There's no prerequisites. It is a free bootcamp as well. We are not charging anything for it. We'll be starting out by learning Python, then artificial intelligence, the project. And the project has been finalized as an AI that is able to defeat you every single time in a game of cross and zero and a tic-tac-toe. And that AI is something that we are going to create by ourselves in the 7 days of the bootcamp. Again, in the same bootcamp, it will also be certified via Google, Amazon, Microsoft and DevTown. Again, it will also be coming up with a project. It's also free of cost itself, but the registrations for that is compulsory. For those students who are interested in the bootcamp, guys, I am suggesting you guys, this will be a great opportunity for you guys to learn actually what AI is. And Python as well as a programming language. I will suggest you guys to definitely register for the same as well. So I'm providing you guys with the registration link. Like I said, guys, registration will be compulsory from the next bootcamp. That is the reason why I'm sharing the registration link with you guys right now itself. Please do complete your registrations right now. There are 1,800 people live with us. Almost 1,100 people have already filled up this form itself. I'm expecting this number to go up till at least 2,800. So once this number reaches 2,800, guys, I will start giving you guys the attendance as well. Okay. After we have reached 2,800, guys, like I said, guys, I want you guys to be continuously studying. Why is the reason that I'm giving you guys these boot camps? Why I'm conducting these boot camps every single time itself? The reason for that is very simple, guys. I want you guys to learn as much as possible. I want to inculcate that habit within you guys to continuously study, because what I'm able to see is practice is something that you guys are lacking. So take up this opportunity for the boot camp to learn about new technologies, to get more certificates as well, and a lot of different things. Alicia, you don't have to worry. Even if you have not registered for this particular boot camp, just fill out your attendance. We'll consider that. For the next boot camp, you will have to do your entire registration itself, guys. I've provided you guys with the registration link in the live chat. I want everybody present in the class to complete your registration itself. As soon as this number reaches 2,800, I will show you guys the attendance. How that sound? As soon as this number reaches 2,800, guys, I will show you guys the attendance as well. So make sure that you guys are able to complete your registration right now. Once the number reaches 2,800, guys, then I will be showing you the attendance. So if you want to get your attendance as soon as possible, make sure you are able to complete your registration right now itself. For those who have completed their registration, just encourage the other students to do the registration itself. Okay. Like I said, guys, the bootcamp that has been that is going to be there on 3rd. You guys will be learning Python. You guys will be learning the entirety of artificial intelligence, as well as the project that you will be doing is you will be creating an AI. You will be creating an AI that will be able to play tic-tac-toe, that is cross and zero, the game of cross and zero with you or with any other person. You can play it against any other person. You can play against an AI as well. And that AI is something that we will be creating from the utmost scratch. So you will be, it is an amazing project to have on your resume, of course. And it is something that you guys will be enjoying as well. The attendance I'll be sharing with you guys in the next 10 minutes. Once we are able to reach somewhere around 2,800 registrations in the bootcamp, then I will be sharing with you guys the attendance link as well. How to mark the attendance, how to give the attendance, I will be telling you guys after 10 minutes once the entire registration is done. Okay, so like I said, the attendance will only be given once the number of registrations for the next bootcamp goes to 2,800, guys. We are somewhere 950 behind target. So guys, please complete your registration right now. Okay, again, it is a free bootcamp. We are not charging you anything. It will also be associated with an AI certificate as well from Google, Microsoft, Amazon, as well as DevTown. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to get the best of both the worlds, learn about backend development, learn about artificial intelligence, figure out what is something that you want to do. Okay, because these bootcamps are meant to give you guys a good introduction about the topic, make sure that your basics are cleared up, you are able to understand. See, the most misconception that I've seen is that AI is going to take over the entire world itself. Everybody will be killed. AI is very dangerous. AI, ML are all different topics. So all these different basics that are there, guys, I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand what is AI in its core sense. You guys are able to appreciate AI by learning it in its entirety. Okay. So like I said, guys, in the next 6 minutes, I'll be giving the attendance link. Okay. In the next 6 minutes, I'll be giving the attendance link, guys. In the meanwhile, please complete your registration for the next bootcamp. Okay. It is to scare the non-IT people. Absolutely, yes. That is absolutely true, Naveen Kumar. It is absolutely true. Okay. So what if we want to use the backend Java framework like Spring, Spring Boot, Spring MVC? Do not do that. Very less number of jobs will be available right over there, as well as the placements will not be great. If you want good placements, high paying placements, focus upon JavaScript backend development itself. Okay. So please, guys, in the next 5 minutes, I'll be showing you guys the attendance. We are having 5 minutes, guys. The classes are going to be 90 minutes long every single day. Do not get agitated. Okay, do not get agitated. Every single day coming to this class, you have to keep 90 minutes separate. That 90 minutes is going to happen right over here itself. Okay, so right now you are having a lot of time. Just make sure that you are able to stay in the class and be patient, guys. Okay. The timings will be absolute same. Whatever is the timing of this particular bootcamp, it will be same for the next bootcamp as well. It is compulsory for registering. It is better if you are registering, even if you are not free at that point of time. What if you get free? I don't want you to miss out on the certificates or the bootcamp itself, right? So please make sure that you guys are able to register right now. I'm able to see that we have already reached 2,400. Just 400 registrations are still left, guys. I know you guys can do it. Okay. And once the 400 registrations are done, the guys will be showing you guys the attendance as well. So guys, we are having still 4 minutes left to go. Please do complete your registration right now. Will you take a data structures and algorithms bootcamp? Definitely yes. We are already planned for you guys that next month we are going to have one data structures and algorithms bootcamp as well, guys, in C++. So C++ will be taught to you guys in that bootcamp as well as data structures and algorithms. So we are planning a lot of different things for you guys. We are going to have a bootcamp on so many different things. We are going to have bootcamps on web development, front-end, back-end, DevOps, cloud. We are going to have bootcamps related to artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, cloud computing. We are going to have bootcamps related to data structures and algorithms on C++, Java. But we only have bootcamps on topics that will get you guys placements. We are never going to have bootcamps on app development. Why? Because app development is no longer in need. There is no placements in app development. We are never going to have bootcamps on topics like PHP or like Spring Boot or these type of things itself. The reason for that is there is very little or no placements in these topics right now. These are very old topics itself. So that every single bootcamp that we are having at any particular point of time, we are going to make sure that these bootcamps are actually useful for our students itself. So you don't have to worry about it, guys. Okay. DSA in JavaScript, please don't do that. Either do DSA in C++ or Java itself. Doing it in Python or JavaScript is a huge red flag right over there, especially for your internships and your roles itself. What is your role in DevTown? Founder. Okay. How is Laravel? Do not go for Laravel. Guys, try to understand. These are all like legacy technologies. We call them as legacy technologies itself, guys. Do not try to learn legacy technologies. These are things that companies are changing. Companies are removing from their like stacks itself. Please do not do that. In the meanwhile, guys, please do fill up the registration. If somebody is still left, guys, do complete your registration right now. Alicia, like I've already said, just fill up your attendance. You are already in the bootcamp, so you don't have to worry. I will definitely try to conduct as many bootcamps as possible, guys. Whatever like suggestions that you guys are having, it is always my aim to make sure that you guys are able to get as much as possible from DevTown, learn as many number of technologies as possible, guys. Now there's just 1 minute left, guys. Please do complete your registration. After that, I have to give the attendance. Guys. Okay, now please listen to me very carefully, guys. Please listen to me very carefully right now. Everybody, please listen to me very carefully right now, guys. Very carefully right now. Okay, the attendance I'm going to share with you right now itself, guys. I'm going to share the attendance right now with you guys. Please listen to me very carefully how to fill up your attendance. Your attendance will be given to you right now. Multiple people are going to open the attendance at the same particular point of time. Some of you guys might get this error message that there is a lot of traffic, there is this particular problem, there is that particular problem. Okay, the link is not working, but that is not the case. The link is working absolutely fine, guys. There's no issues with the link. If you're facing any kind of problem opening your link, just refresh or reload the page. Okay, just refresh or reload the page. Can you guys let me know if you guys are facing any issues on opening the link? What you need to do, guys? What you need to do? Can you guys let me know? If you're facing any problems in opening up the link, guys, what would you do? What is the steps that you need to take? Great, guys. You just need to refresh or reload the attendance link. Amazing, guys. Amazing. That's great, guys. The second particular thing that is there is every single day I will be taking up the attendance in the exact same way, guys. Throughout the 7 days of the bootcamp, I'm going to take up the exact same. I'm going to take up the attendance in the exact same way. Okay, so every day I can take up the attendance anywhere in the middle of the class. I will be giving you guys 5 minutes to fill out your attendance. If you guys are not able to fill up your attendance in those 5 minutes, you are not listening to me carefully, or you were not paying attention into the class, or you're not there in the class itself. So for us to get these certificates, you have to be punctual. You have to come to the class at the right particular point of time. You have to stay with us throughout the class itself. Learn right over there here. Only then you will be able to get these certificates. Okay. So tomorrow I can share the attendance in the first 5 minutes of the class as well. If you're not there in the class, you will just miss out on the certificates. Okay. So you have to make sure that you are present in the class on time. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand it? You have to be present in the class on time itself, guys, to get these certificates. Now, I'm going to create the first attendance form for you guys. I'm going to create the first attendance link for you guys. Give me a second right over here. Again, guys, do remember, if you're facing any kind of problems with your link not working, you just have to refresh your page, guys. You just have to refresh your page. So I'm just creating the attendance link for you guys right now. It will take me a minute or two. So for those who want to continue with their registration for the upcoming bootcamp of Python and artificial intelligence, the link is already pinned up in the comment section, guys. So pinned up in the live chat. You guys can do it from right over there. So this is the first day attendance for backend web development, guys, that I'm going to share with you right now. And this is your attendance link. So now you are getting the attendance link in the live chat, guys. Please start filling up your attendance right now. Because this is the first day, I will be giving you guys 10 minutes, guys. In the 10 minutes, the attendance link will be closed at exactly 9:32. The attendance link will be closed, guys. At exactly 9:32, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance, guys. Exactly 9:32, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance. I've provided the attendance link to you guys at exactly 9:32. The attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance right now itself, guys. A lot of noise right over there. But Java is used everywhere in the industry. Then why it is not good to learn Java frameworks? Because most of the companies are shifting from Java into JavaScript right now. And due to that reasons, whatever job opportunities that are available in Java, that are getting lower and lower. And because the demand is low and the supply of people is very high, the salaries that these people are getting is very shit. Very bad salaries they are able to get, because the supply is very high. A lot of people are learning Java related frameworks itself, but the demand from the industry's end is very low. Due to that reason, the people who are getting selected as well are being paid very little amount of money. So please make sure that you guys are able to complete your attendance as well. I've already provided you guys with the attendance. I need to go to the next particular class, guys. That is the reason why I'm just saying for a few minutes more, that you guys, as you're able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. People have started filling up the attendance. 477 people have filled up the attendance as well. Please complete filling up your attendance, guys. Okay, I need to go to the another class. We'll meet at the same time in tomorrow's class, guys. If you're not coming on the same time, you will be missing out on the attendance. And if you're missing out on the attendance, you will not be able to get the certificates. We'll meet out in the second particular class, guys. For those who are interested in the Python and artificial intelligence bootcamp, I've already provided you guys with the pinned link for that as well. You guys can approach us from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. And if you're getting unusual traffic, just refresh or reload the page, guys. Okay, I've already provided you with the attendance link. Please do complete your attendance, guys. It is in the live chat, as you're able to see. I've also pinned up, okay, the link for the AI bootcamp as well. If you want to register for that, okay, so you can register from any particular country, any particular region. There's no like stoppage for that. Education should be open for everybody out there. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I need to go for another bootcamp. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great day. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye.